Hi guys, good morning. I don't even know if you can hear me properly. I know there will be background sound. I'm trying to warm myself up. I just really wanted to talk about this topic. It has really been on my mind throughout the week. So many things has happened. Beginning of this year has happened in a very funny way. Last year I would say didn't end on a very good note, but we're thankful for life. We're thankful for the new year, and the word of God I've just held on to this year is, good things begin to happen on their own accord, because this is my new era here. I just want to talk about this topic, and that's how do you handle pain and not trivializing other people's pain. So I was first to talk about the latter, and that's it, not trivializing other people's pain. So recently my husband just he told me that something was wrong with him, and I'm like, okay, yeah, fine, what's the solution? It was like, oh, he's just going to let it be. And okay, I said, okay, that's fine. That's another thing you can do, let it be. But then I found out like that thing that was wrong with him really affected his mood and the way he was, acting around the house, around the child. And I really got pissed. Initially, the first thing when he told me what was wrong with him, the first thing that came to my mind is, I'm like, it's not a big deal. But then it's not my pain. I'm not the one this thing is affecting. So I should respect the way he has decided to handle it, or the way he wants to handle it is his pain. Him that knows how he feels in that moment, for me not to trivialize it. But girl, I still lost it, because one day, 2 days, okay, I understand. Then the third day, it was just like, I'm worried, I'm not happy, I'm sad. And I'm like, guy, you need to snap out of this thing. I understand the fact that this thing is this way, but what's the solution? So I busted out and I got to work, and I apologized. I sent him a message, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to make what you're feeling, experiencing, I didn't mean to disrespect it or make you feel like it's nothing. I just want to say that it's okay sometimes for us to respect other people's pain, the way they want to grieve, or the way they want to handle their situations, and not judge them, because probably in that time and season, that is the way their mental health would allow them to handle the situation, or that is the way they are able to process that issue. So that brings me to my next point, which is, how do we handle pain? I would like to hear from you guys. How do you handle pain? How do you handle bad season? How do you handle those periods where you're grieving or something terrible has really happened to you? How do you handle it? Feel free to drop in the comment section how you handle pain. For me, people say it's a very bad way, but then this is the way I handle pain. This is the way I handle my grief. I keep mute. I can't talk. I can't share it, because for me to be able to share it, I must have healed from that thing. If I'm trying to share my pain and I feel hurt, then I've not healed from it. And until I get to that point where I'm healed, I just want to shove that thing behind my subconscious. I don't want to remember it. I don't want to talk about it. That's my coping mechanism, 1. And 2, I think it will come from a place of me wanting to find solution to everything. I think I will say I'm a fixer. If something has gone wrong, the first thing that comes to my mind is, what's the solution? How can I make it better? What should I do about it? Just realize that people are not happy with me handling issues like that. I'm not one person that something bad will happen and I would call you to say something bad. I will not share my bad news. How to be able to share at that moment when something has really gone bad. I feel like a good news for me to not call you to say something has happened to me. 1, I don't want you to feel pity for me. I don't like people coming to tell me sorry, or sending me sliding into my DMs and telling me, oh, sorry for your loss, sorry for your pain. I don't want to hear it, because I'm trying to move away from this thing. I'm trying to move past it. So I don't want anybody or anything reminding me by sorry, or by virtue of, we understand how you feel. And this also makes me understand that we all talk about therapy, we all talk about talking it out, not bottling issues, not bottling things. I don't think I'm bottling things. It's just that at that moment that I'm processing that pain, I can't talk about it. Down the line, when I heal from it, down the line when I feel better, I might be able to share. But at that moment when I'm passing through that thing, especially when there's so much complications, certainties, I would just like to keep it to myself, because that's just the way I can process it. And I would also like for people to understand that there are some people like that. It's okay if that's the way you're wired. Maybe I'm saying it because that's the way I am, but not make people feel bad or make their pain now your problem. You know, some people will not be like, oh, I'm very angry at you, how can something like this happen to you and you didn't tell us? Why should I tell you when something bad has happened to me? I know, yeah, it's okay if you share, but it depends on the situation. There's some situation that I just keep mute, I just go mute, and I can't talk about it. I don't know why. My cousin, when he died, we're very close, but we're not like, we're a distant cousin, but we're very close. And I spoke to him that day, and before the end of the day, I got a message that he was gone. I'm like, gone where? I just spoke to this person, I was even like, I'm in town and all that, and he was gone. When he died, I didn't cry until after 2 years. I was able to cry until after 2 years. You know, the memory just came and I started crying. I was able to let it out. That's just, I don't know what that brings to me, but that is just, I'm just able to like handle and process my pain. And I just feel like some people are like that, and we should respect people's decisions when they are passing through something. We should not trivialize their pain or make them feel like uncomfortable. If they're ready to talk about it, they will talk about it, and if they don't want to talk about it, I think we should respect people's boundaries, we should respect people's decisions, we should respect people's choices, and just support them instead of you getting angry that they didn't share their bad news with you, or instead of you getting angry that, oh, they share everything but they don't share the painful part of their life with you. Why don't you give them time? I'm sure with time, when you know they feel better about that situation, they might be able to like share without feeling pain. How I'm able to share is when I'm talking to you and I'm like, do you know this thing happened to me? Life, we move from it sharp, but it happened, but I don't think at that point when it's happening I'm able to like talk about it, or when I make it a discussion. I want to forget that issue. I want to move on from it. I want to heal from it, and I wouldn't like anybody to remind me of that fact. Does it mean I'm weird, or does it mean like I bottle up feelings and I can't let it out? Yeah, I talk to my partner obviously when issues like this happen. I tell him how I'm feeling, we talk about it, but it does not go past that. I don't like people like something bad has happened to me, then you're telling somebody, then somebody not tell somebody, and everybody is now like, oh, we're so sorry, may the Lord heal you, may the Lord restore back. Oh my God, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want you to come and be telling me sorry. And if you are that kind of person that when something bad has really happened to you, you are strong enough to talk about it, kudos to you. I really like envy people like that, and I feel like it's not from a place of weakness for those of us that cannot, but you are a very strong person, and just do what works for you. Sometimes I'm very expressive, while sometimes I just go mute. You're able to handle your grief. I pray that bad news will not happen to us. Only good news, only good things we'll be able to share with our people. Only good news will happen to us. And I wish you guys a very beautiful weekend. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. I remain your girl, Adefemi Shimaski. Don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, talk about things like this. I know it's hard to talk about, but yeah, let's talk about grief, let's talk about pain. How best do you handle your grief or your pain, and how best do you think it's supposed to be handled? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's bye for now, guys. Cheers. Toodles.